Good morning. Okay, so we have about an hour before New York Open. We have just a couple of high impact news, nothing too important. And then we have unemployment claims at 2:30, half an hour after New York Open. And then, yeah, let's get to the charts. Okay, let me just clear the charts. Okay, so on the 4 hour, we are bearish. Yesterday, which was a bit of an interesting day. Yesterday I was looking at longs and got wicked out. You can see on this wick on the 4 hour, this is what wicked me out on my trade yesterday, and then after that we pushed up and we broke market structure, which is interesting. So we're kind of ranging. Like I said, I also said in yesterday's live, we are still ranging on the daily. It is looking like we might push down into these daily levels, anywhere from here to here. We could be pushing down into these levels on the daily, because as you can see, the daily is slowing down. Barely has any bullish momentum left. And yeah, so we broke market structure yesterday, or sorry, on Tuesday. We retested it yesterday, failed to push above yesterday, and today, well, last night we broke market structure again. And now early this morning, we retested this level, which is quite an interest level. Price is continuously showing interest on this level. So we are bearish. These are recent highs. My recent lows on the 4 hour would be here. And right now we are at the recent lows. So as of right now, the only thing I'm looking at is shorts. Unless we break market structure on the 1 hour, which would mean we need to break this level, then I would take longs above here, but at this moment I'll be looking to short as soon as we break below, and I'll short to this level down here, to these daily lows, which might be a bit of a too big trade for an intraday. So I might just target these levels, which could also give me some good moves. It's not as big. It's about 22 pips. Still a good trade. Still a good possible trade. So yeah, like I said, we wicked out on this level, which stopped me out on my trade yesterday actually. And I think it's because of the daily that's ranging. Let me just type this out. Okay, so this is just my thought process. The daily is ranging. We are slow in momentum because we are still bullish on the daily. We haven't broken market structure yet, and on the 4 hour we are bearish, but it's choppy because as you can see we break market structure, retest, fail to break above, break market structure, retest, and now comes the question, will we fail to break below or will we push down? That's the thing. And now on the 1 hour price action is actually very clean. It's the cleanest price action in for this entire month, honestly, except for this move, which was a nice move. But price action is honestly the cleanest it has been the entire month, which could be a good signal that we might finally be in the trend we're looking for. So moving down to the 15-minute, right now we are bearish. We are testing these lows, looking like we might create equal lows with a wick that formed right now. And so these are previous key levels, and I guess it's just a matter of waiting now, either to wait for price to break above this level so that we can go long, which in my opinion would be a low probability trade because price has to travel all the way up to here, which is 70 pips, and for price to travel all that way and then have to break above and then push up all the way to here, it's just a low probability trade. It's very risky to trade conditions like that because obviously it can happen. Price can move 70 pips and I'm moving another 70, but it still is a low probability trade. So right now I'm just gonna be waiting for these shorts. The trade that I'm looking at will be possibly something like this, targeting this level, but I would want to put my stop above here to avoid manipulation, meaning I'm probably going to target the middle of nowhere for a 1-to-1, and that's just not optimal. So I have to use the 5 minutes for my stops, but I guess we'll see what price does. So right now it's looking to me that we might retest this level, possibly push down, possibly push up. So we're gonna see what happens, we're gonna see what price does. So like I said, this is what's happening in the high time frames. We are sort of starting to form a bearish trend because as you can see, the daily has had a slow in momentum, in the bullish momentum. The 4 hour is in bearish market structure, but it's a bit choppy, and the 1 hour market structure is clean and also bearish. So meaning if we do successfully break below on the 4 hour, then we might be in for a couple of days of bearish market structure. So for today I'm already looking at shorting, and that's about it.